In 2018, Matilda Sakwa was plucked from the provincial administration, where she was serving as a county commissioner, and appointed the first female service commander in the history of the National Youth Service, an institution which was rocked by corruption scandals that nearly crippled it. 4 years into her tenure, the NYS Director General says she has been able to plug the loss of public funds from the service, as well as oversee its establishment as a self-sufficient state corporation. She spoke with NTV's Bridget Sngana on the tough cleanup and how requests for tenders are still her biggest headache.
When Matilda Sakwa arrives at a field station, the power she wields is palpable. But behind the tight security and the protocol that this disciplined service accords her is a warm and approachable persona. A long-serving provincial administrator would best describe this mother of four, whose name was not so popular until July 2018, when she was among 3 nominees to succeed Richard Ndubai, the former NYS Director General, following a second corruption scandal that saw NYS lose more than 450 million shillings.
I used to see issues of NYS on the TV just like any other person. And I used to wonder, what is happening to these people? What is happening? In fact, I remember one time I would sit and say, these people must be mad. These fellows must be mad. And I didn't know, when I'm saying that, I would be picked to go and see what the madness is. They asked me, first of all, before it was even announced that we are thinking of making you the DG of National Youth Service. I was surprised. I couldn't even eat that day. I said, why me? I don't want to go up to be arrested. I don't want to be arrested. Why should you pick on me? I said, no, no, no. You know, we have looked around and we have 3 names we are going to send to His Excellency the President. So the 3 of you, so if he picks on you, then that's it. So good luck, I was picked on, and I was very glad.
Her appointment catapulting her as the first woman to lead a disciplined service since independence.
It is the President himself who even made that pronouncement when I was being sworn in. You know, you're the first female service commander, and I felt proud. And he said that, you know, he has appointed a Deputy Inspector General, but you are the first service commander. You know, what people don't understand is that National Service is a service. There's no other commander who has been a female. So it makes me feel so proud. And I said to myself, I'll not let this country down.
Then began the Herculean task of cleaning up the internal procurement mess at the institution whose scandals nearly saw the government fold its pet youth program, founded on the need to address the ever-growing youth bulge against a scarcity of opportunities in formal employment. Housed as a state department under the Ministry of Public Service, Youth and Gender, the National Youth Service underwent massive reforms in 2014, expanding its mandate under a 5-pillar vision of paramilitary training and service regimentation, national service and youth resocialization, road and dam construction, slum civil works and security or traffic marshals. But the ambitious revamp collapsed with a loss of 791 million shillings. And fighting the ghosts of graft has not been easy when the perception that NYS is a cash cow still persists.
People still believe National Service has a lot of money. And every single morning I wake up, you'll have 3, 4, 5 people coming to you. They want to tender something. They want to procure something. Then I'm asking them, what do you want? We don't have money. And if you had the money, we have plans. The National Service had a big budget of 25 billion. But now when I came in, it was reduced to 8 billion. But 25, it was because they were doing certain programs, like youth empowerment program, so pending bills. It is really a big problem. Because these pending bills, as you are aware, are the ones that brought the NYS2 scandal. They want you to pay, but those things they want you to pay were never brought.
Even so, her spirit remains unbowed.
Any organization that can fail, it will be because of procurement issues. Look at KEMSA, look at where. It's just a question of procurement. I need to do the right thing. The right thing is that stick to the law. Just stick to the law. Don't bend that law. If you stick to the law, Procurement Act, Public Finance Act, you will be okay.
Born to parents who were in public service, her father being a district officer, Matilda says her first encounter with a female district officer piqued her interest in the profession. And she says she has never looked back.
from the time I was growing up, I wanted to be a lawyer. However, what changed is that my father was a DO also. So I used to see him riding a GK written district officer. And then there's one time he came in with a lady who was a DO then, district officer. I said, okay, I also want to be a DO.
They say experience is the best teacher, and for NYS, its troubled past has seen it being called upon when parastatals like Kenya Power and KEMSA have been destabilized by the plunder of public funds, perhaps due to the turnaround brought about by Matilda's leadership.
What makes me very happy is that most employers are now coming to NYS to take our youths. The exit strategy is working. Any skill that we have, they come to the National Service. And what makes me happy, when people are employed, they give us feedback that the youths are doing well.
In 2021, Matilda was ranked among the top CEOs in Africa for the work she has done with NYS.
You know, it was a headache to the government. It was a sore thumb to the government, NYS. It was. But NYS is one of the best organizations, if well used by the government, if well funded and well placed in the development of this country. We can do roads, we can do ponds, we can do bridges. We can.
She holds a master's degree in development studies from the Institute of Social Studies at The Hague and an undergraduate degree in sociology and religious studies from the University of Nairobi. And with a career spanning more than 3 decades, she believes NYS will be well grounded even after her term ends in 2025.
I want them to believe in themselves. I want to ensure that by the time I'm leaving, things work, structures are there, people know what they're supposed to do, and people love what they're supposed to do. And therefore, you know, if you love what and you are very passionate about what you do, things will never go wrong. There are so many women looking to me to ensure that we succeed. Let me tell you, if I were to fail, they will not say another one. They'll say women cannot lead, because we are very few. And so if you're picked, you must be very careful also. That's why I'm saying you must be conscious all the time that, yes, you are an officer, but there are different lessons. So you must do your best. And you are an inspiration to others. So you must make sure that you also pull them.
Bridget Ngana, NTV, Nakuru.